What's going on, everybody? Free-to-play OG here, back on day 63 of the free-to-play account series. And today, my friends, we are praying for Pierce. Let's see if we can get it, right? Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this planet. Man, what's up, Anastasis? What's up, Lucas? What's up, Ariels? What's up, Mohaz? What's up, Lucario? What's up, Dark Knight? What's up, Saj? What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for hanging out. Let's get some goodies, right? Get it started right. I did claim these this morning already, so this is like a 2-hour splash at best. And it's looking pretty good. We got a little bit of energy. You can see we're already pretty high on the energy. I got a card from the shop earlier. It's real nice. We'll wait on the refresh here because that's a little low with 3 hours. Doesn't really matter, honestly. I have been thinking about it, and because we don't have our dispatch sectors fully fleshed out, I'm being really stingy with this currency, with the dispatch tokens. And because of that, I don't really need to min-max re-rolling here, if that makes sense. I'm not doing enough re-rolling that it really matters. I don't need a lot of efficiency there, but anyways, best practices, right? All right, let's head back here, grab a big old whopping 2.6 million gold from our check-in. Thank you. Definitely needed that. Hit up the old alliance here. Get rid of the gold that we just picked up. Let's see. I think we're going to go here because we're out. That didn't take much thinking. So there we go. We're not going to give any away. But we'll give some feathers away. We got lots of those. Not infinite feathers, but enough to share. Right. Yeah, so I'm shifting gears here. I was working on a cards video for free-to-play and new players, and I'll get that done, but I'm going to shift gears, and we're going to do a crystal guide for obvious reasons. And we'll do a free-to-play new player crystal guide video where we go over all the places you can get crystals on your account, you know, weekly crystals, challenges, all that, and then go over, suggestions on spending crystals for free-to-play and new players, because there's a lot of questions about where to spend those kind of crystals. I think a lot of people are going to be looking at epic quests and stuff, but most of these I feel like are a tough sell. I don't know. So I think that'll be helpful, though, and that'll probably be a good video to get out now while people have a trillion questions. Let's hit up our inbox before I forget. We did get our artifact today, so we'll see what's in this chest here. Hopefully something decent. That's not really what we need, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we've got here. And notice about, yeah, no. Get that out of here. We don't deal in that kind of gambling. No, thank you. Yeah, that was Psylocke's artifact. Psylocke's artifact, which is crit damage. Can that go over the cap? I assume. Otherwise, it's just total. Well, my first impression is that that's garbage unless it goes over the cap on crit damage, because you're going to be crit damage capped, so. Base critical damage. Yeah, well, base critical damage. I don't know. Anyways, we don't have Psylocke, so we'll lock it up for a second, speaking of locks, and then we will figure out what we're going to do with that a little later. We should be able to grab all this, yeah, and we got some Essence of Dimension. Very nice. Reminds me, before I forget, we'll jump over to the badge here, load all this up, get some XP. Yeah, I cleared out some ISO 8 into our badge here. Get a little extra experience because we were stacking up a ton of 6-star ISO 8s. Been running dispatch trying to get that P card storm. Yeah. Well, we just got a new Bullseye uniform, so I highly doubt we're going to get another one, but I guess you never know, right? So I was looking at this, right? Just something to like throw out there. I think I kind of know what the answer is for myself or for us on this account. But there is a ranked battle coming out in, what, 24 hours from now. Another ranked battle is going to start. And this one's Ancient One and Crescent. So in order, I'm pretty sure you have to have the character in order to compete in the ranked battle. I don't know that for 100% sure, by the way. And if someone can confirm or deny, like we all had Punisher and Kingpin and Daredevil, so I didn't get to find out if that was the case. But I am imagining because they're offering the bios from the event that you have to have the character in order to compete. But what Sahaj just said, you get crystals. Crescent is going to be the crystals. So basically, you're less weighing the rewards from the event versus your ranking crystals. But for us, that's like at best 80 crystals, right? Versus, you know, potentially a ton of tier 4 materials. A ton. Like if you got lucky on those chests, you could end up with, honestly, an absurd amount. Yeah, and that's the other thing, what Sahaj said. I'm not even sure, like, with a 1-star Crescent, what can you do? And we sure the hell aren't using a 6-star Mega Rake-Up ticket on Crescent right now, and we also don't have one. So, for us, it's pretty clear the chests are going to be the answer, but I did just want to, like, put that out there. I don't know. In case somebody was like, man, I love Crescent, I'm thinking about those bios, yada yada. You can weigh it, and just know that there is a ranked battle starting tomorrow for Ancient One and Crescent. But for us, I'm pretty sure the tier 4 materials are 100% the way to go. Because yeah, like I said, if you get lucky with that, we may get unlucky and we may get a bunch of gold, but if you look at our gold, it's kind of a no-lose situation for us there on those chests. So grab a giant boss raid here real quick. Energy day, huh? Yeah, I need to feed some of those to the archive. Let's just grab Thor ski here. Turn that back on. I ran GBR this morning. I woke up super early. Don't ask me why. I think I fell asleep super early. I hurt my back at some point over the last couple days, and my neck and back have been bugging me really bad. So, yeah, ended up waking up super early because I went to bed super early. I was like fighting going on the couch. I knew as soon as I touched that couch and put a movie on, I was done for. I was all tired. I'm old and gray. So, what's up, Antonio? Let's grab somebody who needs a run here, hopefully. Yeah, they look like they could use the help. All right. You know, Lucario, I don't think I'm going to be able to answer that. Like, I can answer it for fun until we get there, but I really won't be able to answer that question until we get to the anniversary. I have no idea what we're going to end up doing, mainly because there's variables we don't have yet. We don't know what's coming out for the anniversary during the update, so we may end up getting, like, who knows? We may end up getting a new Epic Quest with a deluxe pack. I doubt it, because Sentry's already in one, but anyways, you never know. Could be a new type of content. We might get tier 5s. There's nothing saying we won't get tier 5s. I don't think so. But usually when they start this kind of push for materials, and I'm thinking give us so many crystals, it's because they may introduce something like tier 5 and they want to make sure they like cushion the community's reaction to the new progression, right? So you never know. You never know. We'll see how it plays out. But definitely some uniform. I can't see avoiding getting a bunch of uniforms, right? Because we need a ton of support uniforms. Like we just need uniforms really bad. So it's basically that rules out the bingo. I'm probably not going to be doing any secret shop bingo or anything like that. It's just a huge crystal investment for like really powerful single items, which are less what we need. Terrible damage this time. Not paying attention. Plus, Antonio's too ripped. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Got the thank you. Got the thank you. What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. I don't know if it's Viren or Viren, but what's up? Welcome back. Getting the Magneto Deluxe pack. Yeah, that's gonna be tough for me to want to do. Just because Magneto would be nice, but the uniform's seasonal, Jean Grey's falling out. It's just not enough for me on the free-to-play account. In fact, none of these are like enticing, really. I'm not even questioning getting one of these because they're just not. It's just not worth it for me. Just the cost is too high. The cost is too dang high. Yeah, 6,600 crystals, and you get Moonstone, which completion and some crystals back, sure. But yeah, you can get Sentry without buying the deluxe pack, and he's the most valuable thing in here. And you get Molecule Man, who's a niche PvP leadership, I believe, is what people use him for. You too, McCord. Thanks for coming by the stream. No, I'm not talking straight at you, Mahan. I'm just pontificating, just thinking about our own choices. A lot of people will get these anyways. For a lot of people, the completion, like getting the characters, is worth it. And I totally get that. That makes sense. At a point in certain accounts, and depending on whether you're free to play or not, you know. And I think that's true. I think if I was gonna buy one of these, it would most likely be this one, because you get a lot of things that are potentially going to be upgraded, right, in the future. Interesting stuff. All right. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at this. This is a little more tempting to me than the EverQuest personally, but even here, it's such a huge chunk. What's up, Kush? Good to see you again. All right, we got our GBR done. Let's dump some energy. Yeah, I'm with you guys. I've been just like dreaming about what we're going to do with all these crystals. They're going to go fast, though. So, yeah, and Mom, we were looking at legendary battles too. There were a couple that are like pretty tempting for the account. We've got our tier 4 Thor, and I know his artifact's not like the greatest thing at all, but it's nice to be able to get his artifact and potential enhancement ticket and a CTP of Greed from one of those for 2,000 crystals. Is a pretty decent value proposition. But we'll see. Again, I don't even know. I know I feel a lot more confident about this list now. I know I will probably end up picking up Beta Ray Bill now, just because I love this guy. So that was really nice, realizing that we'll get that freedom most likely. Yeah, we'll probably pick up just about everything right here. Maybe minus Hela. I'm still not sure on the Hela purchase, and I'd really like to see her artifact before we invest in her. But yeah, that's looking super solid pickups right there. Super easy decision. Let's dump a little more energy, just a touch, and then we will get into some other stuff here. So if we want to do some dimension rifts, we can do. We can craft that star on the Luna card. We're just going for a Hail Mary today. That's praying for Pierce. We're trying to get another blue star on this Luna card. So all we need is a little more crafting cubes. See what we got going on in here. Oh, that one's got nothing done. I'm gonna go ahead and just open mine real quick. You need 5 more tiers of the Future Pass. So I'll show you here. Actually, I'll show you right now, and then we'll open this up. So if you go into the Future Pass, right here by the XP bar, this little question mark, if you click on that, it'll show you everywhere you can get XP for the Future Pass and how much it gives you. So just use this as your guide. And, you know, don't put yourself out too much trying to push this thing too fast. You've got 7 days left, which is quite a bit of time. But there you go. That'll tell you all the different ways you can get XP for your Future Pass. Let's fire this up. I'm going to open up a Rift real quick. Let's nuke this thing. And we will see if we can't get some extra Pierce. What say you all? Just for funsies, let's see how we tear this up with an actual build here for our Thor. Curious how that'll work. On which card to craft according to my stats, Spidey or Guardians of the Galaxy? I'll take a look again, Lucario. Spidey's really good. One of the better PvE cards, if I recall. Yes, it is on autoplay. Yeah, we're going to see how he does farming. I just want to see. Yeah, it's true. Rifts are a bit of an awkward system. They're all right, but they can be, they got some quirks for sure. Yeah. Yes, and then Sahaj, help me out here, buddy. But isn't it like end game? Spidey is going to come around to be a little more valuable. Like its value increases as you get further in your account, and Guardians of the Galaxy is just pretty much good. But the Spidey thing is more that it just doesn't have cooldown, so at the end of your account, once you've got cooldown other places, it's a little more valuable. For PvE, yeah, not for PvP, necessarily. Yeah. Is that just over a minute? Well, we'll see how long it takes him to kill this clown here. 30 seconds, it looks like. Yeah, Loki. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't have cooldown either, but it's got the HP stat, so it's more hybrid PvP. But most people, I feel like these days that play free to play, try for like some kind of hybrid set. Easier to build, and I think it's honestly pretty easy to argue that it's beneficial. I don't know. I think those are both great cards. It would be kind of hard. We can take a look and see with the rest of your cards and stuff which one would be better for your account, maybe. But one of those isn't the wrong answer between those two cards, right? They're both very good. It just depends, I guess, more on the details of your specific stats at this moment, right? Take to perfect 3P cards? Oh boy. Cabbage, that is a question that is so far above my pay grade. Yeah, you can build Hulk first. I mean, one of the biggest reasons I recommend people build Thor is for this, obviously, but you don't have to take him to tier 4-ness. Well, I don't know what he's going to do at 380. I've heard he needs, like, some investment to be good. Like this kind of good, like where he's just farming rifts for you and stuff. But, yeah. Thor is elemental, and your options for elemental characters are so limited on a free-to-play account, coming right out the gate, that adds to his value tremendously, being able to clear those ultimate story mode stages. So it's more like a lot of things that go into Thor being valuable, not just like that he's good at one thing. And Hulk is going to be more for ABXL. We've had some struggles with him in Legend, I'm not going to lie, in World Boss Legend. I don't think he's bad for it, and our build for him is super wonky right now, but yeah. You know. Yes, 30.6k cubes for 3 cards, just for the cubes. I thought you were asking about crystals to get 6 blue stars on 3 cards. Yeah, and that, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, that's well above my pay grade, Cabbage, but I wish you luck. That's like, so genuinely, I wish you luck. That's a huge investment. All right, guys, we've got that cleaned up. Thank you very much for the help. Grab that. That's enough, I believe. I think we might need a little more. Nope, we're good. All right, let's see if we can get this thing. Keeping my expectations tempered here. We're using 5 non-premium cards. to get 1 star on our Luna Snow premium card with 2,500 cubes. Let's do it, guys. We're looking for blue. Come on, Pierce. Let's go. Bang. Maybe on the next one. Let's see how it goes. All right, all right. Not today. Not today. Man, we are just getting so constipated for rerolls on these cards, man. I tell you what. We're going to be ready to reroll this one, and this one. We need some P cards. That's right, man. As soon as they release, what's her name? Viper World Boss Legend, we're going to be set, dude. Won't be able to touch us. Our Loki's going to survive and everything. Okay. Moving on, moving on. They're not always winners. Let's go ahead and do some world bosses. Nice Mephisto today. And Thanos here, huh? Interesting, interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it for the Conqueror level because this guy's pretty easy. Or I may do a World Boss Ultimate clear today. Because we need one more Thanos bio, I think, to unlock Thanos. And, like, we're not going to have a better time than now. There's no, like, better time. And he's World Boss of the Day. So we might as well grab that last bio. Real quick. Nice! Yeah, you broke through. That's awesome. I'm really glad to hear that. Those stages can be a pain. Yeah, and then you get, like, it's crazy. And then you clear through, like, 3 full sectors after you get through that guy. How do you use Essence for artifacts? We can go see where we're at for Essence, and maybe we'll roll for some artifacts. And we will show you. All right, let's get into this. What am I doing? We don't even, like, need strikers. Take Coulson. He'll keep you company. Yeah, those walls are crazy. Like 5-4, and then there's one in 8 somewhere. Probably, did you say you got to 8 or 9 somewhere in there? Oh, you got all the way to 9. Wow. Good job. Yeah, there's a couple stages that are just kind of like stops where you're clearly supposed to struggle there for a while, and then when you like break them down early, it feels so good because you're able to just push through like 4 whole sectors. Nuts. Go. Which World Boss Legend is the best one? It depends what you mean by best. It depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for an easy clear, Mephisto can be really nice. But they can all be annoying. And like higher level ones are going to drop better loot. So like, you know, World Boss Legend Plus and all that jazz. Even Kang and Jean, which we need to get into killing. We need to unlock them. Time. The time has come. Yeah, and that's part of why I've kept her locked down for so long. We don't want to be getting feathers. In fact, it makes me question even unlocking her now. Like, we don't want feathers. We don't want to be stuck doing a World Boss Legend of the Day that gives us X-Men materials. That is not good at all for our account. We are still super hungry for tier 3s, and those X-Men materials will slow us down. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Crazy, Loki. You crazy, bro. If we can build up our tier 3. Ah. Oh, look, he's so close to dying. He's so low on health. Dancing. There we go. I should phase soon, but I guess he's gonna smash us first. Ouch. Done to touch me. Alright. Cool. Yeah, but I want to build Wolverine too, but it's just gonna be Wolverine, and we've already got feathers coming at us like crazy. And then once we unlock Gene, you can't put that genie back in the bottle. Once it's out, it's out. That's your, you know, that's in your World Boss Legend of the Day rotation. So it's kind of a dicey thing. So she'll still give us tier 3 mats, but the thing is she just doesn't drop the black antimatter and stuff. We'd probably be fine. We'd be fine. We would be fine. And she gives slightly better rewards, and it gives us another conqueror level to start increasing, and blah, blah, blah. But you guys, then I have to be better at the game. Come on. All right, let's get these done real quick. Oh, what did I say I was going to go look at? Oh, essence. Yeah. Let's take a look at our essence. So to use your essence to get artifacts, you go into the shop, go to the dimension chest area, where you purchase artifacts, and here you can see you can use celestial essence to purchase artifacts. And then you come in here. Yeah, we got enough. Let's pull them. Why not? Let's pull the trigger. Get something decent. Yeah, you can set up your auto dismantle however you want. Just make sure that you do not check this if you want exclusive artifacts that are 3-star not to be dismantled. This is the setup you want. 1, 2, 3 stars dismantled. Do not dismantle character specific 3 stars. There you go. And then you just let her rip, and you cross your fingers or whatever you do in hopes that you actually get an artifact. Oh, I take it as I get it, man. I don't want to hoard it up. The only reason to hoard it up is for the views. Other than that, you're just hurting yourself. But it can be a preference. Some people don't like to come in here and get nothing most of the time when they gamble on this stuff. But I don't mind, because if we can get a good artifact, I want to get it as soon as we can get it, not later. So no dice today. And that's alright. That's how it goes. Alrighty. Going with our world boss clears here. I think this is where this young lady finally gets to shine. We'll probably skip Tony's clear and just do world boss ultimate. I'm thinking. Oh, and we didn't kill him with Thor yet, did we? Oh. Well, geez. Let's do that because it's hysterical. We're not going to use Tony, so I'm going to do this to be funny, so we can see how far, like how fast we can rip this guy up. Any old thing's good, I think. Could maybe find a little bonus from somebody, but nope, I don't even think so. All right. We're going to give him Beta Ray Bill for sure. Some damage. I think he's going to do enough damage. We're going to give him crit rate, crit damage, and call that good. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not very superstitious. I don't do the channel thing or anything like that. And it's served me well enough so far. Yeah. This is very nice. Yep, I thought it was looking something like that. Woo! Ooh. Doctor Strange build when? Doctor Strange build today. We're getting some materials. I need materials to build Doctor Strange. That hits hard. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, Nick. Get in there, bro. I thought it was 8352. Shoot, I don't know. Shows what I know. Oh boy. That feels good. No, I'm not picking up Nick's uniform. We've got plenty of other support uniforms we can get that'll turn characters that give us no value into characters that give us tons of value, instead of turning a character that gives us tons of value into a character that gives us tons plus 1 value. Alright. Take Hulk for a spin skis here. Doesn't really matter. Actually, yeah, we'll do her next. I think she's good on 9. Might have to try a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Give her some ignore dodge, just to be sure. Give her the recovery rate so she don't die. I think she shreds Mephisto, though, with the type advantage, if I recall. He absolutely murders this guy. Yeah, it's so great. That was why I was willing to sit there and nerd re-roll the game to try and get him, because just getting him out the gate with no need for crystal investment is so good. Insane. Ah, 2 was late. Oh, and we still got it, though. Alright, let's see how we do here with the ults. Yep, and that'll do it. Wow, that whole ult was wasted. He was ready to tip before we even hit him with it. That was sloppy. It did not feel good. Ah! That's much better. Much better. Woo! I was going to let her shoot the bazooka. She never gets to shoot the bazooka. Uniform for anniversary? Oh man, so many characters we're getting uniforms for. I screwed that up. Might die. Ooh, that was close. Oh man. That absolutely rocked him. Mephisto's fun. Feels good. Blood pool. For what feels like a week straight. There we go. Very cool. Yeah, it even showed, oh, I'm not going to pull it up. I don't have it up, but I'm pretty sure it even showed Doctor Strange on the tier 4 graphic for that advancement. Did it not? hinting that it is in fact the one you can do. It says, I think, on it that you can do, you just can't use native tier 3 characters. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, let's do one more here. I'm such a nerd. I'm thinking if it's worth, like, the extra materials. Like, if we go back to World Boss Ultimate, we're going to get slightly less materials for the day, which is going to slow down building Doctor Strange a tiny, tiny bit. Do we care? Oh, no. Let's get Thanos unlocked. Let's get Thanos unlocked. The time has come. You. And that's actually, we don't need the crit. Take the physical damage. Take the man thing. All right. Do it. That'd be so sick if you could get the null uniform from the ticket. That would be sweet. But alas, things like that are hardly ever the case. If ever. Honestly. Yeah, 9 might have been a... But yeah, you can see it's already not looking anywhere near as good as our other clears. And that mainly has to do with the type disadvantage. What? Oh, really bad time to strike, brother. Real bad. You really need to get this guy phased by... Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. You were scaring me, Hulk. You were scaring me. You know, I don't know if they'll continue to give 10,000 crystals. I wouldn't expect them to. I think that's kind of a crappy expectation. I would expect crystals, but I think expecting 10,000 crystals for every Black Friday or anniversary, like, I guess I'm comparing to the people that are like, where's our crystals? They gave us crystals one time, why don't we have them? Kind of attitude, you know? Like, I don't think that's going to really apply to this one. I think it's a 10th anniversary thing. They may, just because of the pressures that people have put on them with that kind of thing. But, yeah. I certainly will not be expecting, that's for sure. Pay a little more attention. I should have saved my tier 3 right here. Whoa! I don't know how I accidentally canceled that, but it'll work out. We'll steal the buffs and just put it into our rotation. Sure. Oopsies, I screwed that up. Fine, just fine. Two. Rahi. Finish this guy off. Oh, the stun. There we go. Ooh, hello, Super Soul Stone. What's up with you? You archive having thing. Alright, alright. What do we get? It's not there. Get that gold, man. Yeah, 5 Iron Man players. Yeah, let's unlock Thanos, yeah. Like I said, I don't know that there's a better time to do it than right now, so just kill this guy. Yeah. Can I see that from here? Like, I think I'm remembering right that we need one more, but anyways, this'll... Even if it's more than one, we want to get him. I want Thanos unlocked, of course, of course. $15-year anniversary? Yeah, we'll see. You never know. There's games that are still alive that have been alive for 15 years. I don't know that Marvel Future Fight's going to have, like, the staying power of RuneScape and stuff, but, you know, they're out there. They're out there. And I'm just going to play it till the wheels come off, man. Just treat it like, you know, she's never going to die. Ugh, that sucks, Sean. Fighting the second potential boss. Oh, oh, oh. Gosh, Thanos is just pretty annoying sometimes. All right. I'm hoping the MCU kind of picks up here. We'll see how it do, but obviously that's the hope. I'm hoping with Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four coming out, and hopefully some other good projects, we'll see things kind of turn around. Definitely need a change of direction, in my humble opinion. At least from the last couple of years, they've been pretty tough. Became pretty indefensible after a while. Oh, get our freebies here. Want this last one really bad. I want all these mats every day, man. That's so good. Just a lot of gold. We need to sink into that. And I don't know how close we are materials-wise either. I think we still need to collect for a while before we can get there. Because we have to, like... I think the most we're going to have right now is the uncommon. Yeah, we're only at 300 emblem data kits here. We can only get 2 stars. Takes a while, free to play. Gold spending mission. We're just after this mostly. Your two mats. The two mats are decent. We can. Actually, I'm gonna hold off. Well, yeah, let's do. I am gonna go ahead and just take chests on this. If it ends up being a mistake, oops, we'll learn. I don't know. This is the first time we've seen this particular setup where a semi-premium character has been offered right before an event that they're in, and we just got this event, so we don't know all the ins and outs of it, but I want tier 4 materials, so let's do some free-to-play gambling, eh? See what we get. Gold of Faltine's a good start. Life Seed's a good start as well. That is in fact 1 million, not 100,000. I'm already loving this choice. Is that another 1 million? Golly. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, there's Carbo. Yeah, oof. Woo! Hit me with some rewards. Let's go. And those were all low tier too. Those were all low tier. And we've got, what, like 6 more days of that? Yeah. Even if I could get full, like, tons of rewards from this, I'd still probably skip and go for these just because that's so valuable. What was that? That was like 30 Soul of the Faltine, 10 Carbonadium, 30 Life Seed, and several million gold from one day of this event. Quite nice, I'd say. Quite nice. All right, so let's check on Doctor Strange. Let's see what he... Oh, before we do, guys, before we do, I did a little bit of recombining or whatever with these fragments. So we've got some chests we can go for here. See if we can get a TCP chest would be really nice. We're out of balance, so we need the component packs. See how we do. Oof. Well, the tier 4 advanced is at least a decent ticket. That's nice. But not the TCP we were looking for. How about you? You got? Not what we're looking for. And nice Uru, but not what we're looking for. All right, last one here. Yes, sir. There she blows. Right on the last one. All right. Let's do this thing. Very nice. Thank you, Story Mode Ultimate. All right. Now we're able to push a little bit on these gears. We might run out of BAM, honestly. Gonna run out of anything here. All right, let's see how we do. That's rough. And that's not very friendly either. Wow, that's all the mats. Yeah, wow. That gear was kind of savage. That second to last one there was close to 30 attempts with the first ones we put into it and the last ones there. Yeah, for sure. We can get that. Honestly, we could probably get that right now. No? No, it's gonna miss. Double miss. Bummer. Alright. Anyhow, that's all good. We'll keep working on him. We're kind of a slow build on this one, but we're almost done with his gears. And we have the books, so we'll just be saving up the materials to take him to tier 3. Oh boy. Alright. We can go ahead and do, let's see, what do we have? 78 and 34. Yeah, let's do our alliance battle real quick. Gonna be kind of low-key day to day, guys. Like I said, I'm kind of hurting today, so just gonna go through kind of the normal stuff here. If we get done really, really early, we'll fill the time with something fun. But yeah, I'm just trying to get through today. Speed hero, and then can't cover it. So. So I ended up able to farm story mode on auto really, really early by combining Hulk, Loki, and I was using Iron Man. 6-1 is your problem until I started using Thor. And now I can autoplay all the story modes without stopping. Granted, it's hard to know how that would look with tier 380s, as I don't have those. We have 2 tier 4s. You know, making it real easy at this point, but I think we started auto farming story mode minus 6-1 on like week 3 or 4 of the account. Being totally honest. Because you get that balance. As long as you get a hero in there, you get Loki has energy attack villain. Hulk is physical attack villain. And then if you get a energy attack hero, it seems to be able to maneuver all the requirements for you. I've also been able lately to use the use suggested heroes thing, and it hasn't been screwing up the runs, which is really nice, but that's just random chance. That has to do with who's getting swapped in, how often that's happening, and which slots they're ending up in. Oh, there you go. That's not a bad idea, Sahaj. That's not a bad idea at all. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh. That's what we're doing. Ah. There you go. I wonder what our best score on this day is so far. It's not good at all. I also wonder very much what our Gamora looks like. Not great is what our Gamora... Oh my gosh! Everybody, avert your eyes. Look away from your screens. Oh, if you're looking at something else, don't Alt-Tab over. Oh my gosh. That's just embarrassing. Flat out. Just embarrassing. Yeah. My bad. So that's going to be part of why Gamora hasn't been feeling very strong. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be a boost. It's going to be a bit of a boost. Probably make her feel a little stronger. It's a lot. It's the Uru 2 guys, and she's just been kind of slept on. And like, I knew that I wasn't building her as well as the other characters. But yeah, she'll do a whole lot better with her skills at level 6. What the fudge? Yeah, and she could use some Uru. I don't know if we want to sit here and do this right now. I just threw physical attack Uru on her. Let's see what her stats look like. What is going on here? She needs crit rate so bad. Dude, how is... No... Oh, golly. It's hard to do it all, you know? It's hard to keep your mind wrapped around everything. And clearly we missed doing some work on Gamora here. Well, let's at least give her, you know, some crit rate so she can crit. Yeah, her ignore defense and crit rate are abysmal. They're so bad. So we're going to patch some of that up real quick. And I'll bet you we get our highest score for Speed Hero Day so far today. I'll bet money on it. Okay, we need a ton of crit rate. Ignore defense is bad, but this is god awful. She's probably getting guaranteed crit rate of some kind from her skills, but still, I like to have characters crit capped. I don't like making them rely. Yeah, she's got 40% crit rate here, so she is getting the crit rate on the proc, or on that skill, but still. Oof. Her obelisk is ignore dodge. Terrible, honestly. So bad, we can probably replace that right now. It's a dodge-based mini rage that is doing probably nothing for her. Unfortunately, I want to save this one for like Doctor Strange. Dodge-based. Okay. We could swap that. We could swap that. That's a big upgrade. We go from 0.8 to 0.9. We go from dodge to crit rate. We lose a little bit of ignore dodge, but I don't think that really matters at all. Use a proc for Gamora? Yeah. Procs in Alliance Battle have not worked out well for us. Yeah, we need to check her gear and everything. Yeah, we're just probably not going to get the roll, dude. We're not going to get a mini rage on an ignore defense obelisk. We can try. I mean, I shouldn't say we're not. I'm just, the odds aren't super duper high. I think we have, don't we have an ignore defense obelisk in here we can reroll? I thought I made one yesterday. Maybe it was this. There it is. Oh, what the hell? Finish it up. Why are you being weird? Yeah, because you end up getting... I probably... That was a mini rage. I probably should have just equipped that. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Yeah, we can try and roll this, but honestly, I don't have a lot of obelisk rerolls here. As it is. So... we can use this. Got a 31% ignore dodge, 38% flame damage with the dodge. Really high flame damage on that. Low ignore dodge. No, that one's good. That's great. That should be locked. We can eat this one. Yeah. I'm trying to free to play habit. I'm trying to free up inventory space before I mess with those. I would rather it's dodge based. It's not good. We don't like, we're not gonna get good value off a dodge based obelisk at all. Not at all. Like, not even close. No, it's okay. It's just about inventory space. I'm getting rid of the obelisks that are taking up space in our inventory, guys. We're always working with between like 610 to 700. It's terrible. So it's always close. It's always close. All right, let's see here. We can try. There's nothing. We could get it. That dodge roll. That's not even acceptable. We can put a couple of these into it if we want. 120 proc is so low. So low. $140 ignore dodge. Yeah. Great. We don't even have a crit damage proc. That's interesting. Yeah, but I can't get her dodge high enough to make it as anywhere near as powerful as a crit, or even like a proc is probably going to be better than a dodge mini rage for her. I would assume. Because the dodge just, it's going to be such a pain to get anywhere near cap. There we go, guys. That we can probably work with. That we can probs work with. All right, let's go check this out. Yeah, like, dude, she's so overcapped on skill cooldown. She has Hawk's Eye as well. No, we don't have any uniform options. I think her base combo is proc friendly as hell. You just do 6, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. I think it lines up great. I was just saying we've had some kind of sketchy luck with proc obelisks in alliance battles so far. What am I after here? Probably ignore defense even more. Let's equip the custom gear and see where we're at. And then yeah, this should be good. No, not yet. I was just checking some stuff. Sorry, I'm kind of slow sometimes when I do stuff like this because we have such limited resources. I'm just really trying not to brick things. And I'm also like trying to go off what I know and also take advice, you know, at the same time. It's kind of hard. And there's a delay between what I'm doing and the chat. So it's kind of just gets wonky. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip this. We can override this crappy dodge obelisk. It's no problem. Ignore defense, 180 proc, going on to our Gamora to replace ignore dodge with a crappy dodge mini rate. All right. And hopefully that will be a huge improvement. And then here, yeah, never mind. There you go. Wow, it is insane how much that gave her. Look at her cooldown reduction. Golly. So yeah, we need to roll what, like crit on that then is going to be the most advantageous. And then we can easily get this crit damage capped from Uru. Can you can't roll, yeah, you can't roll this to, I'd be dreaming. Yeah, ignore dodge. That'd be so nice. No, you can't. So probably crit rate, yeah. Either crit rate or attack speed. Yeah, crit rate. Thank you. That's what I was waiting for. Someone to just confirm that what I wanted to go for here was crit rate. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. God, guys, she's already looking so much better. So her crit rate will cap now, easily from her proc. Yeah. We can just give her a couple more Uru. She'll be good to go. That's insane. She was so underbuilt. Like, not built at all. She wasn't underbuilt. She wasn't built. So we can give her some crit rate. Yeah. We'll give her a little bit of crit rate through the Urus. I'm honestly, at this point, tempted to just give her 5 stars. Because she's so close, I don't even think we need to use our 6-star crit rate Uru. And we can always just combine them and upgrade them. Because, yeah, that's gonna cap so fast. We'll get crit damage. Crit damage, same. I'm not using the 6 stars on purpose. I can use some for crit rate, but we don't need them necessarily. Like, look, we're done. Now we just need crit rate. And then we're looking at like attack speed and dodge and stuff and completely tertiary stats, which is great. That's like where you want to be. So we will simply throw some more crit rate on her. We'll give her one of these here. One of these here. See where we're at. 66. Okay. And again, like, she's already technically, like, when she uses her 3rd skill, she will be crit capped. But I personally do not like to rely on skills to crit, like, cap people. Yeah, I'm not going to throw on a bunch more crit rate Uru in this case, though. But yeah, that's honestly, like, the thing. Like, she will cap when she uses this skill. But if for some reason this gets bogged up, that's the issue. If for some reason this gets bogged up, say you screwed up your rotation and it's on cooldown, for whatever reason you can't get this buff, you are completely uncrit capped and your rotation will do your moves will do dog shit damage. So that's the only concern, right? But yeah, I think we're good to take her for a spin, guys. I think we're going to do a little more damage than last time. What do you think? Yeah, I'm not going to put too much of a build into her. I think that was plenty. That was nice. We didn't spend a ton of gold. We didn't use too many resources, and we got a ton more power on her. A ton. That was ridiculous. Let's go see what we can do here. All right. I may even need to, like, yeah. Nah, it lined up okay. Proc was a little late on that one. Yeah, there we go. That lined up a little better. Wow, yeah, she definitely does just fine with the proc. Just fine. Wow. Like one of the most proc-friendly uniforms I've ever seen. She better do 10 million now. We'll see what we can do. Okay, get ready on the cancel on the 4. I was a little late there. I think we'll be okay. 3, 4, 5. Yep. Very nice cancel for burn. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, missed our 4 and then I screwed up the 5. Oh, there goes our 10 million points. Flushed it down the drain. Wow. Yeah, she's a whole different beast when she's got stats. I believe that's true for just about any character, though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. I still might get it. Nope, too slow. I need to eat something soon, too. Well, I don't know about easy when you got me piloting the account, but we could try for it, that's for sure. Shocking how much better that damage is, though. It's insane. Oh, I lost the proc on that one. Bad. There we go. Nope. Oh, yeah, they're the minions. Let the proc off. Yeah, no delay when there's minions around. No delay anyways, but... There we go. Get up in there. Nice. Line the proc up and everything. Nice. Nice. Lined up pretty. Literally our highest ABX score ever, I believe. By about, what is that? By about 20 or 30,000 points. I think that is actually our highest ABX. Oh, no, I think we hit 8.8 with Loki. I think we hit 8.8. But damn, talk about an improvement. That is insane. Yeah, solid uniform, no doubt about it. Super solid. That's crazy how well she performs with a proc in ABXL. Definitely something to be noted compared to other characters. His build is wacky to deal with some dodge issues with like gore and stuff. So a little wacky. He gets close though. And then Loki is our top scorer at the moment, I believe. All right, let's do this. What do we got? Yeah, Crescent. No thanks. Don't pass. I'm gonna pass, even though it's so thematic. We got other things we're looking for here. Like that. All right. See if we can't get a lucky hit on stream here. Still leveling these guys up. Pokebios. That uniform finished up sooner or later. Okay, let's grab that gold because we need it. Beautiful. I can see what we got for our rewards today. Oof. Nothing very nice there, that's for sure. No TCP. And no pushing strange. But there you have it. I want that like last year push. I want... Jesus. That 30 energy just cuz. Man, but no TCP. Ya bums. Ya bums. In ABX, I don't know. I don't think we've tried him since... yeah, we can go mess around with Thor if you want. I don't think we've gotten a chance to really try him. Since... Let's do... I want to try him in ABX real quick. Just get a no requirements day. That's all we need. Can you hit burn? No, probably not. No. Find something you can hit. I think there's a no requirements day. Are both no requirements? Oh no, it's the season. Duh, it's burn season. So, yeah, we'll have to take someone with him. That's all there is to it. No, not legend. I don't want to be on legend. Got here. Derp. There's the problem. Okay. Now, take that. Yeah, it's fracture. I was like, doesn't he have burn? That's weird. All right, let's go. That we'll grab some supports. I think M'Baku is, yeah, 45% is really strong. I don't think we have anything anywhere close to that, really. Beta Ray Bill lead. I don't know if our Beta Ray Bill is, yeah, he is done. He's mastery, but... Oh, duh. Enlist him under support, eh? Having a moment here. Really? Huh? Yeah, technically. And actually, yeah, that's the best. There you go. Thank you. Best, you're always looking out. All right. God, I want to build Beta Ray Bill. We're going to do it just for fun. Let's see what we can do. Canceled that way too soon. Oh wow, why did it say I have a cancel? It's not really a cancel, is it, game? I mean, kind of, not really. We could try it, but... Yeah, we'll just cancel with Nick. Gonna have to do. Oh yeah, he does super slow cancel. Oopsies. Forgot. Anyways, not as much as Gamora, it looks like. Not in ABX. Oh wow. Canceled 4 sooner, so the proc stays for the tier 3. Canceled 3 sooner or 4 sooner? Well, I'm not really lining up the proc because we're using a judgment, and if I was actually trying, I'd be paying more attention. I'm just really tired, guys. Just trying to push in, see what we can do here. Basic score. Yeah, he'd get, I don't know, if I was playing well, he'd maybe get between 7 and 8 still. Similar score. I want to say, honestly, you know what it feels like, guys? Like, it's way less character specific. What's holding us back at this point, at the 8 million mark, it's Pierce. Yeah. So you're saying cancel the 3 sooner? Is that what you're saying? You should let the 4 play out, yeah? That's where, like, all your damage is at. But you can, like, cancel the 3 immediately. You, like, apply the rip and then just go straight into the tier 4. Is that what you're talking about? Or tier 3, excuse me. Do that. Let that play out, 3. And then, yeah, you got to get into it sooner. But even then, the tier... So the tier 3 skill takes so long to play out, most of the damage from it isn't going to go inside the proc anyways. Like, you're talking about doing that? Because almost all the damage from the tier 3 was outside the proc there. Okay. I see what you're saying. So you're talking about doing like that? Is that what you guys are talking about? Is that what you're looking for? This is the place where the elemental rip applies. This is actually the place where there's an argument for the 3 first rotation. Yeah. So yeah, actually your optimal rotation for this might be like a 0, 3, 5, 4, 6, like that. Because then you're going to apply your elemental rip first, hit with your 5, then your 4, D on 1 and 2. Yeah, we don't need them at all either, really. Built this tier 3 really fast. Exactly, right? So I'll build it up again. We're gonna run out of time. And this is, I appreciate you guys. This is fun. I'm just like learning the ins and we're learning the ins and outs of Thor here. What's up, Goober? Yeah, because if you're gonna, like here is the case to do the 3 first. Yeah, and it looks like it's actually gonna net you more damage. And yeah, you can see it triggered the proc there off the 1 and the 2, so not good. Oh, so maybe the 2. I think it's the 2D splash. Okay, let's get a full rotation here. I want to try. So optimal rotation would be basically like that. Because we could cancel into the 6 sooner, but that way we get almost the whole rotation and almost the whole 6 skill within the proc. And the way his 6 skill works, it's going to keep doing damage right after the 6 skill, so the continuous damage from the tier 3 bleeds over into the next proc, honestly. Interesting. 3, 5, I like it. 4, and then yeah, you bust out the 6. Yeah, it'd be a lot higher score. Very cool. Thanks, guys. Fun. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Anyway, Thor, I learned a lot, though. Thank you. That's really cool. That's an example of when that rotation where you're applying the elemental rip first and then ripping into the rest of your rotation actually applies. You wouldn't do that on World Boss Legend. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. All right, guys. Y'all are great. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for sharing stuff with me. If you enjoyed the stream at all, sorry it was a little lazy and loose today, but if you enjoyed the stream, hit that like button, helps the stream spread. If you want to see more of the live stream series or you want to see the guides we're posting, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm Old and Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. Thanks a lot, you guys.